1, 2. Hey, what? Hi. God, my throat is so dry. How's it going? I wanted to start animating for the reels, and I had this idea to animate myself screaming, but like, Discord hates you. It's a month and it works from them. What the heck? Bruh. It's because everything's getting automated. I blame that. It's a conspiracy. I blame all the companies' AI. They all betrayed us. You're making a Peter Pan story? Peter Pan. Peter Pan. Are you writing it? Is that what's happening? I gotta think of a better. I'm trying to think of ways to make. I want to make myself a persona. So Peter Pan, is that like a? Is that, I'm confused. Are you? It says you're making a Peter Pan story. How are you making the Peter Pan story? I need to look. I need to come up with my own. I already had a little persona that I wanted to use for myself because I have the one and only Fluff. He's so cute. He's so cute. But I want to make myself one. Ah, on Wattpad. Okay, yes. I completely forgot Peter Pan was open domain. Yo, let me know when it goes up. I wanna read it. I wanna read a new take on Peter Pan. Oh yes, so cool. I want to keep my design. It's up. Oh, send me the link. I know you're having problems with Discord. We're friends on Twitter, right, or Instagram? Send it. Only if you feel comfortable, though. I want to be able to draw my character in just a few lines. The same way that I do Fluff. Oh, they're so natural together. Oh my god. Sheesh. Is it saved? Yeah, it is. Oh, here for screaming. What's this? Holy crap. Hold up. Let's watch this. Let's watch this instead. What are we doing listening to gamercore music? Oh my god. Let's watch this. How do I make it smaller? How do I what the hell? Oh, it's because it's my keyboard's on the computer, on the other computer. Let's watch this. Oh snap. Then we can change the category to just chatting. I know other people love that. What's this? I mixed emoticon crumble? I don't know what that means. Here's your story. Okay. Clicking. Neverland's older brother. Ongoing. Hour 34? Bruh. That's going to take me like a month to read. I'm such a slow reader. How do we click on it? Parts. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter... Oh. There's 10 chapters. Oh my god. Oh man. You know, I've never used Wattpad. This looks so cool. Oh my god. This looks so cool. Take your time, no rush. Oh my god. Should I start? I should start reading on stream. That would be so cool. Wattpad stories, part 1. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see this donut review. You can? I can? What? Oh my god. I've been thinking about doing like cosplay when I do certain things. Like, I was thinking, for example, to play like I don't know, like if I played Death Stranding, I want to put like a little thing that makes me look like an Amazon driver. But if I do like a reading stream, have you seen the what's it called? Oh, The Princess Bride. I'm gonna dress up. I should dress up as that old man, the grandpa. I'll put on a mustache and a wig and a trench coat and be like, "Are you guys ready? Let's read the book." I need to think of something. This is great. Back then. Oh wait, the boy who became Neverland's guardian. Peter Pan's narration. My name is Peter Pan. Yes, that Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up, the boy who could fly. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm just gonna go into rabbit hole and start reading. Let me look at this crumble thing.
This week's crumble cookies, y'all.
Holy crap!
Okay, so first, y'all, we're gonna try the
Bruh.
bar cookie. Oh. Damn. If you like peanut butter, you're gonna like that one. That's a 9. Let's try the Mississippi mud pie.
That looks so good.
Let's get out of 3.5 crumble.
Okay.
Rainbow shake cookie, or AKA diabetes. What? Oh, they're doing too much. Huh? 3. All right. Well, they ain't do it that well, but this is a cinnamon roll bun, something, whatever it's called. Oh, I ain't got no spoon. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a spoon? It's a good piece right there. Ooh! Hey,
Oh my god.
that the one, y'all.
I'm so hungry.
10, all 10s. Let's move on to the carrot cake cookie. Why is it so soggy? Look. What the?
Ew, what the hell?
Y'all think it wasn't done? -8. I hope I'm saving the best for last.
It's crazy.
This is the brownie sundae.
Oh god.
I just had to break the piece off.
Ooh. Did he like it? He did not like it. Rip. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. I don't care. I think any donut would do right now. I'm starving. Can I just leave like a line of videos playing? Like, what's gonna pop up next? Oh, it's my feed. I get a lot of people like repairing phones.
The The wireless charging.
The last one made him possessed. Yes. Okay, wait. Let me search like. Let me search like food reviews. Or maybe I go back. Oh, I lost it. I'm a freaking idiot. Let me click on it again. Oh my god, come on. I hate Apple. All right.
Okay, so first, y'all,
Let me go into his channel. See what else he's got. Wow, bro's making money. Bro's making money. Oh, he usually does like skits and stuff. I want to find food reviews now. Let me find food. I did a 4-mile hike today, and I feel great. But like these videos got me like hungry now.
Trying Moo's Craft Barbecue for lunch. Brisket thick burger, jalapeno cheddar sausage.
He has made food. I'm gonna have to check out his channel now that it's on my watch history. Because I do look at recipes every now and then.
With onions, cheese, and pickles. Thought this would be too thick to eat? Nah, so light. Pepper and smoky flavors. Puts a Mondo burger to shame. Look at that stuffed cheddar. Definitely spicy. Let's test the snap. Oh, it snaps all right. This is what I actually came for. The pork belly burnt ends. That sweet, sticky sauce.
This guy sounds like he's talking about.
Fat has never tasted so delicious.
He sounds like AI.
The burger and burnt end 16.
What?
Definitely get one of those two. Lunch score 9.1. Trying Moo's Craft Barbecue for lunch.
This guy sounds AI.
Burger, jalapeno cheddar sausage, and Korean pork belly burnt ends. A brisket patty, peppercorn rim with onions, cheese, and pickles. Thought this would be too thick to eat? Nah, so light. Pepper.
Yeah, see the way he talks, it's like very descriptive. He's like, you thought this would be very hard to eat? Well, it's not. Topped with the blah 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 blah. It's like, huh?
Smoky flavors. Puts a Mondo burger to shame. Look at that stuffed cheddar. Definitely spicy. Let's test the snap. Oh, it snaps all right. This is what I actually came for. The pork belly burnt ends. That
No one's talking
sweet,
about it,
sticky
though.
Sauce. Fat has never tasted so delicious. The
I'm
sausage
scared.
bucks, the burger and burnt
I'm
ends
scared.
16. Definitely get
Who got the most bodacious bar food in New Jersey? Today I'm at Doyle's Poorhouse in Barnegat, New Jersey, trying to find out. Hey, Doe.
Wait, the video's not even showing fully.
Basically a high
There we
school
go.
reunion every time I'm in there. Soccer wings back on the grill. Brunch burger in the boardwalk fry. Corned beef nachos. These things look exquisite. Chicken tenders in the curly fry.
I'm trying to keep my calories low. Like I already ate like 500 calories today.
That bacon jam is definitely sex. Greasy, juicy, full of flavor. That's the shit I
God.
like. These 4 fries might be more iconic than Evolution.
More iconic than the Evolution.
Oh, this comes on a little hash brown. Whoever's cooking this, you deserve a fat, juicy kiss. Tender with their signature Captain Morgan sauce. Captain Morgan has some kick, a little bit of sweetness. Gotta dip that thing in some ranch.
Bro, he's just taking little bites out of big plates.
That's a dub. Who got the most bodacious bar food in New?
What the heck? That's a waste.
And they're most modern.
Oh. What are you sending me? What are you sending me? Oh my god. Let me fit it. Why is my phone ringing? Why do I have such a potential scam? Oh my god. Sorry, Matt Damon. Oh my god, Obscure Tide, what's up? Well, that's some interesting stuff. A lot of food to get. I know. I learned the history of rice in 22 recipes.
And most difficult rice dish, the rice. A lot of butter. This is kind of like our cheat code to this dish. 4 eggs over here. Swirl it around, catching the sides. We don't want to see this, by the way. That's my bad. Fold the outside inward and scrambling. I'm talking really confidently, but you know, I've never made this dish. Tilt it and sort of fold it
Oh,
in.
you sent me a Peter
This is what
picture.
they meant.
Let's go,
Push
it's
the egg
Peter.
towards the front. Or
Yeah, he's in
the
the cover. Peter.
Alright, first try is not completely a disaster. Okay, even though it looks like somebody just sat on an omurice, but it has all the texture that it needs. But in terms of the taste, I'm not the biggest enjoyer of creamy, underdone eggs, so I'm gonna have to give it a C tier. Now, back to China in the Silk Road. Rice keeps moving south, arriving in the tropical area of Asia, hitting Vietnam. FYI guys, I try my best to research and I hope we can learn something new together. But please keep in mind that I'm not a historian, I'm just a boy with below average intelligence and above average appetite. In Vietnam, people love rice
What?
so much that they refuse to waste
Bro,
it.
just fit in a
Broken rice
dick
was used
joke.
in Saigon to make content. Like many great dishes,
Oh my God.
it started as a peasant street
We're
food
gonna
dish.
become
Now
a
it
Just
has
Chatting
become
channel.
the rice paper. Peanut sauce. Let me work my jaw a little bit. I'm just gonna go with my intuition and just eat the meat first. Super tender. And what the hell is this? Tastes like a really bad dry pate. Wow. Here's the French influence on Vietnam. But personally, I'm not a big fan of too many elements. I'm too lazy, so I just want to take one big scoop and eat it, you know? So it's a C tier for me. Going to his neighbor, Thailand. Thailand's been growing rice since 2000 BC. Really mastered the art of making sticky rice, which has
Oh,
more
you
starch
like his
content
story?
than any other variation.
Huh.
Even looks more dense. That's why before we even start cooking, we'll have to rinse it really, really well. Soak it in room temperature
I'm so
water for at
hungry.
least 4 hours, preferably overnight.
I put some butter chicken in my slow cooker, so that's gonna be done in like 40 minutes. So I'm gonna eat that.
Aggressive. Whole cup of sugar, salt. As soon as the sugar melts,
I got this this like high protein recipe,
steaming hot
and it's like 300 calories per serving. So I might eat like I would eat 500 calories, so I might eat 2 servings, and then it's gonna get me to like 1,200 calories for the day, and then I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I've been trying to go for like a 500 to 600 calorie deficit every day. A lot of things going on in your stream today. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm drawing Matt Damon because I wanna start animating for the reels, but I'm trying to figure out. Let me actually bring the monitor in close. I'm trying to figure out a persona for me because I have fluff, and I'm like, okay, I want to be able to do more relatable stuff on the reels, on the shorts, on the TikToks, and I need to come up with an easy to animate version of me.
Besides sticky rice, Thailand also developed the famous jasmine rice. Traded it to
I'm excited to read it. If you give me permission to read it on stream,
of Indonesia.
I might just spend an entire stream reading it because it's an hour and a half. We're gonna have a intermission. We're gonna have like a whole freaking show. Okay, I'll plan it out. That sounds awesome.
Especially a nasi goreng is first sweet.
I'm gonna have to come up with sound effects though, because Peter Pan, I think of magic sound effects. I think of ocean, rain, battles, swords, but I don't know what your story is about. So
Did I get the wrong shrimp paste?
at least it's your arcade story. What's that? I don't know what that is. What is that?
Chicken breast. Honestly, I like this.
You can do whatever you want. It's your stream. You know what, Who? You're right. You know, I started this stream. I don't know where it's going.
A thicker consistency, everything that we want. We're upgrading the Thai jasmine to.
I don't know where it's going, to be
It's
honest.
gonna be chewier, but also more fluffy.
We're gonna be watching some recipes, guys. I'm starving.
Are people complaining about shrimp paste for no reason, or did I get it wrong? Let me know in the comments. Stick in through the
I've always wanted to do a drawing stream. I mean, I'm so stupid. I'm drawing already. A cooking stream. A cooking stream.
Guys in the comments. For all my Indonesian viewers, I will be locking my door. Umami and sweetness from the sauce.
I gotta take that coffee stream bot out of here. Actually, no, I gotta update the message it sends.
We're now entering the Indian Peninsula. This area already have their own native wild rice species called indica. Hey, I've never heard of this term in any other context, by the way. When the Chinese grain, japonica, was brought over, Indians at the time.
Oh, thanks for another link. What's in here?
Called basmati.
RKA Bonds Beyond Fate?
The biryani itself is
Hold a second. 14 hours? Oh my god. Holy shit. That's long. I've heard of Wattpad before. I've never actually like gone into it. Oh my god, this is awesome. There's so much material here. Yo, let me look at that cover. Let's look at that cover. I would be able to look at that cover. Oh, that's just chapter 1. This guy over Brandermill Academy always looked a little too calm, too clean, like it was waiting for something to break it. And on this particular morning, 8 kids were about to walk into the same place without knowing that their lives were already tangled together. Not by choice, but by fate. That's great. That's so good. Okay, I'm easily impressed, but like I think this is like really good.
It's more of a fusion between Persian.
I have so many windows up. I don't know where the chat is.
Chinese rice steaming technique. Both of
That one's
them
getting close to the end.
are frankly super
Only 14 hours? Only 14 hours?
combination, creating one of the best dishes of all time.
You want to see it 1 second?
Remove the root here.
Hell yeah.
The thick
I think that hook line is great. That's Peter Pan. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I keep losing stuff. Does it tell me how long each section is? They're not that long. End of chapter 1. Someone loves your story. They're very interested. This is awesome. What the hell? Oh my god, maybe I'll start writing something. What the hell? I'm not a good writer, to be honest. I'm gonna mess up. I gotta make an account. I gotta show my support. Oh my god, I'm gonna make an account after the stream. Can I put this on my Kobo? I have a Kobo. No, if I'm gonna read it on stream, I'm just gonna put it on here on PC. Werewolf, fantasy, Wattpad originals, romance, LGBTQ plus, neo adult, teen, neo adult. The Waddies, adventure, contemporary lit, teen fiction. Oh my god, I need to follow you. I need to follow you in Blue Sky. Guys, follow Slick Giblet. Oh, here's the art. Hey, yo, look at them. They're right there. Hey, the second one is like amazing. It reminds me of Digimon. Holy moly. This is so inspiring. This is so inspiring. It really takes me back. Soon, I will make a story about Peter Pan myself. It's already started. Let's go. You also did a Naruto fanfic? Dude, I need to watch Naruto. I need to get with the times and watch Naruto. For Lady Goo, oh my god. Oh my god, people are drawing. Yo, look at this art. What? That's so good. I need to make a pin post like this on my socials. I've been taking too long to make one. Oh my god. This is just like a food stream, art appreciation stream. And we have Matt Damon screaming for his life. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. I went all the way to the start. Oh, dude, he's so cool. He's so cool. He's so cool. Okay, let me finish watching this recipe. While I figure out how to draw my little... I don't want to look at other people's personas because then I don't want to accidentally copy someone else. I want to make him easy to draw. I'm looking at like hunks. Is that the term? I'm looking at like men's fashion, and I'm getting like a lot of machos. I like to make my, and then I get a lot of women here because all I draw is women. That's funny. Pinterest is funny. I need to draw a twink or something. Let's see. Why are they just standing there? Men have the most boring. Oh, I forgot to pause this. I've noticed that men posts aren't that fun on like these websites. I need to look for something. Because they're mainly just standing there. Men's outfit, casual outfits, I guess. They're just standing there. And then I click on it and I get promoted like a lot of women drawings. And like right off the bat, women have like better clothing, better poses. Like, look, this is pretty cool for a guy. He's kind of like, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna step off to the side. Hands on the hips. I mean, that's pretty good. Hands on hips. You got some Lloyd Forger. I'm gonna start getting a lot of like anime women and Lloyds in there. I don't like the freaking. I'm not a fan of the Pinterest algorithm lately. I feel like I'm not getting exactly what I want. I'm gonna say I'm gonna like your stories, Lady Goo. I think I'm gonna enjoy them. There's only like an hour for Peter Pan so far, so I could probably knock that out in like a day. I'm excited to read them. This is a cool pose. I'll draw this one while we watch the cooking.
Cardamom pod just explodes in my mouth. Just like going to
Explodes in your
Disneyland
mouth?
with your stepfather, some uncomfortableness is just not worth to endure. Medium heat on high. Will
This guy throws in like weird
and then
stuff in his
reduce it to
videos.
the very lowest and cook for another
Oh, you're not done with Peter. I guessed you weren't done with Peter Pan. I guessed.
dish that I need to wash. Steaming my face right now, getting a biryani facial. Second time making biryani. I think I fixed a lot of the mistakes I made.
Okay,
from
so
last time. My Indian viewers.
I just
basically
want to
know
make
how
him easy to
confident
draw.
this time I improved.
And I know if I draw him in, oh my god, to switch the keyboard to the other computer.
The layering system kind of give it that.
I know that if I draw him enough times,
On the channel, going straight to
I'm just gonna get like, it's just gonna become second nature.
Continue down the Silk Road, we hit another major destination.
Bro's touching his
Constantinople. The Ottoman Empire
tie.
opened up their favorite seafood from the Mediterranean and embraced rice.
I got this recipe from a Turkish street food video online where the guy used only red onion.
The arm is so big, by the way.
Garlic cloves in
Let me
it,
make it
1
smaller.
cup of rice, white wine, 2 cups of stock. While the mussel is still raw, we're gonna literally take a knife and open it up. It just seems like a recipe for disaster.
Recipe for disaster. Where have I heard that before?
So I'm
Oh,
literally
that's
just coming with a
Chicken
knife,
Little.
peeling
I used to
it,
watch
just
that movie all the
splitting
time.
lips just to stuff my rice in it. I don't feel good about this. First of all, don't ask me why I started with 2 pounds of mussels and 6 ended up here. A man's patience has its limit. This dish has been rebelling against me since the beginning all the way till now. It tastes like an overcooked seafood paella. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just the amount of effort I expended for this tiny amount of food makes me feel like this dish shouldn't survive the natural selection of the human palate. I'll give it a D tier, as in don't try it at home.
Then across from Turkey,
Bruh.
rice finally reached the gate of Europe. The Greeks always had a simple
His legs are
scheme,
so
but
weird.
in the
Let me
most
try that
recent
again.
century,
I do make it a
something
little
became
cartoony.
hugely popular.
Speaking of Greece, my sister's doing Euro summer in Mykonos. We're not talking right now because she's really angry at me. Last time I went over to her house, playing with her kids, being the cool uncle, my little nephew, her son, told me he had a secret base. You know, stupid kid stuff. I was like, where is this secret base? He said, in my parents' closet. I was like, oh really? I heard your dad keeps his sexuality in there too. And he told my sister. This teaches us that kids be snitching, yo. This is as Greek as
Bro,
it
his
gets.
comedy's
Even the
weird. I don't know if I like it.
white.
I'm scared he's gonna say something really bad
White and
and
blue and
like expect us
white.
to laugh or
All
something.
Greek food is so healthy until it's not, you know. It's all vegetables and olive oil, then it's deep fried dough. Ugh. These rice are looking a bit al dente.
Damn.
But
Damn.
besides the underbaking, the mint is really tripping me off. Personally, any savory food with mint just makes it taste like toothpaste to me. Unfortunately, gamista gets a C tier.
The Moors brought rice and the Chinese irrigation system to grow.
Bro's
in the wetlands
all
of
legs.
Valencia.
Spanish farmers cook with rabbits, beans, in a huge flat dish called paella. But today it's become so
Paella
fancy
is so
that we're
good, too.
associated with saffron, squid ink,
He looks.
and
This guy looks like he's.
Valencia rice is way wider
I don't know.
than
I don't
its
like
Asian
this
ancestor.
drawing.
It absorbs
I don't like how this looks.
relatively low starch content, perfect for the
Oh, well.
paella
Let's go to the
pan.
next
First, we
one.
saute some diced chorizo. People like to say that I don't have any charisma, but I do definitely have charisma. Half an onion with some garlic. This is gonna serve as our foundation flavor. Now, as always, we gotta drop in a cup of rice in the pattern of a cross. Just saffron.
Man.
To kind of make all the rice even. Ooh, 5 minutes before it's done. I'm gonna go a little crazy over here because I thawed a whole bag of shrimp and I don't know what to do with it. 5 more minutes. Beautiful. Most important part, the sokrat. Okay, moment of truth. We got a little bit, like over here, you see? And give it a passing grade. Shrimp, vegetables,
God,
chorizo.
this gamer's driving me nuts.
The shrimp's super tender, and the saffron gives a lot of floralness. The only two things to improve is I overcooked the rice a little bit, and the sokrat could be deeper, but it still gets an A tier. And just like an American college student studying abroad in Barcelona, rice quickly made its way to Portugal. The Portuguese didn't want that crusty ass rice on the bottom. They wanted their rice almost drinkable. The first step, you guessed it, onion and oil, a lot of garlic, red chili, lemon zest, celery stalk, salt to help break it all down. A whole cup of Valencia
Does the
rice.
salt
We're
help
using
break
the
it down?
Valencia to control the starch content.
I don't know about that
We want
one.
the rice to be a little soupy at the end. We'll layer in our seafood on top. Let it all stew together for the last 8. Love the sweetness of the tomato, and the chili really comes through. And the gentle steam of the seafood at the end added another layer of flavor to the rice.
No
So I think
animating
it's a
today, I
perfect
guess.
mixture between sort of like a bouillabaisse and a paella.
Should I give him glasses?
Making a bit of a circle here, rice finally arrived to Sicily in the 1200s.
I could give him
With fresh
big
olive oil
glasses.
and aged cheese, risotto was born. The risotto arborio rice looks similar to Valencia rice, but it was bred separately. Similar to the original,
'Cause I have
Italian
glasses.
grain, is loaded with surface amylopectin starch, giving that signature.
I don't know. He's
creamy
just, it feels
consistency.
too
The risotto
overdone.
really embodies the secret to Italian cooking, which is keeping it extremely
I wanna,
simple. This is
I'm gonna
all
give
the
him
ingredients
hair.
you need. Shallots, garlic, stock, wine,
Or maybe
olive oil,
not.
and some freshly grated Parmesan.
I could just give him the
So
same
I
face
wanna,
as Fluff.
jazz it up a little bit. So I have here some dried porcini mushroom from earlier. Have it on medium heat. We don't want to brown the aromatics too much. We're gonna keep it as white as possible, just like my sister's dating roster. A lot of high quality.
Bro, why is he
olive oil.
dissing his
Cheese,
sister?
very nice.
What?
love how
I feel
fine
really
it is.
bad.
Good job chopping it, future canoe. Garlic, 1 cup of rice, white wine deglazed. You can already see the rice releasing a starch. As the rice cooks, I heated up some chicken stock with a little bit of that mushroom juice to add gradually. The constant high temperature is gonna help the rice release more starch, which leads to a perfect creamy consistency later. What we're trying to achieve here is called a landai. If orgasm is the purpose of sex, a landai is the purpose of risotto. Drop in our porcini, a little bit of this white truffle paste. Why do I like mushrooms so much? Because I'm a fun guy. Basically just means wave in Italian, aka motion of the ocean. Let me show you. Alright, don't judge if I mess up.
It's a
right?
running joke, then, too. I don't get it.
Our main seasoning ingredient is definitely cheese. Alright, let's alondai it in. Whew. The motion of the ocean really get you sweating, huh? Give it a taste. Needs a little more salt. Look at this, guys. So proud of us. You guys have to just take my word for it. It's cooked perfectly. I love the texture the porcini adds. And you guys know, usually I'm an Italian food hater, but this goes straight to S tier. This is a perfect time to lay it out on a sheet pan, cool it overnight. The next day, crumble up with some cheese on the inside, bread it with panko, deep fry it, and turn it into arancini. Crossing over the Alps from Italy, France popularized the rice pudding in Europe and made the rice seen as higher class than before. They call it riz à lat, rice in milk, which also describes my romantic life because I riz a lot. 1 cup of rice. We're using arborio rice here because the high starch content is going to lead to a creamier consistency when combined with dairy. 5 tablespoons of sugar, 2.5 cup of milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, dash vanilla extract, pinch of salt, very important, 1 piece of lemon zest, like a good cocktail, and let it simmer on low for about 30 minutes. All the starch have been released into the milk. Just in case you forgot, it's a French dish. Huge chunks of butter. This is gonna improve the consistency, also flavor it. It really looks like risotto with a very thick cheese. I can do the alondai here. Whipped cream or creme fraiche. I kind of use all my heavy cream on this, so we'll go with the latter. Dollop of raspberry jam. Here we have our French riz à lat.
Make this in a little bit. Great color. This stream of dopamine just released in my brain, not only from the creaminess and the sugar, but also the overall comfort. But I think I'm done after one bite, so I'll give it a B tier. Now moving on to the biggest op of France, starting 1500s, England. The UK didn't really get rice from their European neighbors, they got it straight from the source, shipping all the way from India. They also brought along a ton of spices to cook together. You'll see in a sec. Whipping out some smoked whitefish. You know, the Scottish dish is coming up. Let it poach about 10 minutes or so. Now we're gonna fish it out. Oh, wow, this is looking real appetizing. Leftover poaching water before the rice is done. We're gonna poach 2 eggs in it. In goes the onion, bay leaf, cup of basmati. Okay, this is when the subcontinent of India comes to save this dish. Coriander, cumin. The recipe said ajwain seeds. I don't know what ajwain is, but I know we can use AG1. Nah, I'm kidding, guys. I'm not insane. I'm gonna use some fennel seeds and some fenugreek, chili powder, turmeric, black pepper, salt. That fish poaching liquid from earlier. Oh God, 2 cups of it. Turn it down to a simmer, let it braise for 20 minutes, and we're gonna do even weirder things to it later. Smells of all the Indian spices and smells really good. Things about to take another turn.
What are you gonna do to the rice,
Lord,
bro?
I feel like we're feeding a bear. But now we have to mix the fish and the egg into the rice. Kind of like flake it. This is hard, bro. You know, this is really similar to what my parents feed our dog. Cut up this egg. All right. Scotland. What the Now that we're done.
Wow, an F? Okay, I'm kind of invested in the video.
All the way to its final destination, Morocco, where they use the Persian pilaf method to eat with their chicken tagine. I'm super excited about this one. I've always wanted to cook with a tagine. It's supposed to be one of the best and smartest way to cook any meat. I totally didn't expect how heavy the bottom of the tagine is. Becoming very cultured with this video. First up, of course, Moroccan preserved lemon. This is my first time using preserved lemons. It's made with just coarse salt and the fruit. The pulp and the rind have distinct purposes. Removing the pulp for marinade and flavoring, and the rind we keep in quarters for the final plating. Starting with cilantro, parsley, garlic, ginger powder, paprika, cumin, chili powder, preserved lemon pulp, saffron water,
I might just do
a
that.
lot of olive oil. In our chicken leg quarters, we'll let this marinate for as long as possible. We have to use a heat diffuser. This is gonna evenly spread the fire. We don't burn just the center. There's 2 layers and a bunch of hose.
Those glasses are cute though.
The marinated chicken.
Maybe I'll keep glasses like
Once
mine,
the oil and the
rectangle.
water is bubbling up, we'll put on the tagine lid, turn the heat to medium-low, and let it braise for 1 whole hour. The conical clay up top has the ability to be self-basting, and the low, gentle heat will lead to a more tender braise. And once it hits the top, it will drip down on the side, collect water, reintroduce the flavor over and over again into the dish, basically doing all the work for us. Smelling so great. It's been about an hour. We'll cook the rest of the way uncovered. Do you guys like how I put the basmati rice pilaf underneath the chicken to make it look better? Tasting this, I'm reminded that I've never had Moroccan food before. Usually, braised meat is either falling off the bones tender but a little dry, or explosively juicy but has a little bit of chew. The tagine solved that problem by giving this chicken both. Whenever I try cuisine for the first time and the dish I'm trying representing the cuisine is cooked by me, I'm always scared that I'll give myself an unfair bias against that cuisine. But it doesn't seem to be the case here. Preserved
I don't know if I should
lemon
add
is
some
my new
hair.
obsession.
I feel like that would just add more to the drawing
for
time.
Africa, moving
But
down.
also I'm not bald.
Nigerians been growing their own rice since 1000 BC. This variation of jollof was popularized around the 1400s in the Wolof Empire. The key to the jollof flavor lies in its reduced stock. So that's 1 Scotch bonnet, 1 red bell pepper, 2 Roma tomatoes.
Bro looks like a early 2000s clip art,
High heat for at least 50%. So
which I don't hate, especially now in the era of
I've
AI.
been doing this exact step all week, but the smell just never gets tiring.
I'm gonna give him big
This
eyebrows.
might seem like a basic recipe, but don't be fooled by its appearance. It sets the foundation to many modern American dishes that we'll see in a second.
Similar to arroz rojo, but so much more flavor coming from the peppers and the spices. The reduced stock really imposed so much into it. The origin is debated between Nigeria and Ghana, but this is going straight to A tier. So the rice growing techniques was brought over to the New World through one of the worst events in human history,
The plague.
transatlantic slave trade. And I
Oh.
thought about just not mentioning this whole part of history because I like to keep the channel always light and fun, but I want to still at least mention it. Like many of you know, I started law school last year, and learning property and constitutional law made me realize that the aftermath of this piece of history and the general topic of racial inequality is ultimately unavoidable when talking about the history of our country. So I think it would be very irresponsible of me if I just blow past this. Rice made it to the New World on those ships, arriving near North Carolina, and by the 1700s made it to Louisiana. Jambalaya has a fairly painful history. It's Jollife's long-lost cousin. Enslaved West Africans brought the rice-growing genius that built the American South, with their first unfamiliar ingredient, the andouille sausage. What is this liquid that's on my sausage? That's making me a little uncomfortable, but a lot of talent. In breast chunks, me sausage in, render the sausage fat a little bit, and all this flavor left in the pan is gonna help us saute all the vegetables.
The more
Do a
details
little
I put
butter
on the
and
face, the
flour
older
to
it
give
looks.
that traditional thickness that jambalaya has. I feel like I'm back in Louisiana, even though I've only been there once. Stock in. You know, I've been watching Fallow too much, so why don't we do a cartouche? So I cut off the end and the top. Should be a perfect little cartouche, a little hole for the air to escape. We'll let it simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. Ooh. Perfect consistency. I like that we got a little sakura at the end. For a jambalaya, we don't want the rice to be too fluffy, hence the roux that we added. It smells so good the neighbor started fighting with her boyfriend because he can't cook. The right bite is rice and sausage first. The roof of my mouth no longer exists. I love the signature smokiness coming from the sausage. And so many layers of flavor. Holy Trinity, garlic, scallion. The seasoning, the cayenne has a little bit of kick to it. On an unfamiliar land against their will, they used traditional wisdom to combine Spanish, French, American ingredients to celebrate their West African heritage. Jambalaya gets
I'm gonna
the
not do
The
glasses.
Spanish carried rice from the U.S. all the way down to Mexico in the 1500s, and just like what Doja Cat
I
did
might
to
not
the
even do
town,
hair yet.
Mexicans painted it red with their
But
native
I
ingredient,
might
the
think
tomato.
about it.
Last time we made arroz rojo, you guys in the comments told me that I didn't brown the ingredients enough because that's the key to flavor. So this time I'm gonna brown it a lot. Tomato, garlic powder, chicken bouillon powder. That's where all the MSG is. Now it smells like arroz rojo. Very clean on the bottom, fluffy on top. Getting a headache. If you put anything on top, it's gonna go great. My favorite part is how easy it is to make. A tier. Around 1849, over 100,000 Chinese immigrants arrived in Peru. When they arrived on their boats, they literally had woks on their backs. Here, they started stir-frying whatever they could find in the Andes, which is, you know, everything, and invented the Peruvian shofa, the exact same word in Cantonese for fried rice. Soy sauce from the side, finish up with a little bit of cumin and some sugar. This honestly feels like what a frat boy would make after a party at 3 a.m. And I must say, this is screaming for a tortilla wrap to turn into a burrito. I love how the cumin lightens up the flavor. It's an interesting combination of flavor, but I do feel like it's a bit boring, so B tier. The Portuguese brought it over to Brazil around the 1600s, similar to Mexico. They incorporated a lot of their local ingredients and spices. The dish galinhada literally translates to a lot of chicken, hence we're browning a lot of drumsticks. Traditionally, it's prepared by farmers after harvest. The secret ingredient that makes it
You also
truly
cooked fried
Brazilian
rice
is
several
the
times
nado
with different
powder.
types of
It's
meat
from
and
the
veggies.
seed of an indigenous
Oh.
tree in the area, giving it a deep red
Oh my
color.
god. I hope it tasted good on your end. I hope.
Is also the dye that
I'm
makes the
you're like a good
American
cook. I'm sure
cheese.
you're a good cook.
As always, a cartouche for 25 minutes. Smells kind of like a paella,
That's
but
also
it looks
good.
reminds me of a biryani. Fall of the bones tender. It's gonna taste really like poutine. This is the first like rice stew that doesn't have tomatoes in it. But personal opinion, it doesn't taste as good as, say, a jambalaya. Brazilian cuisine's beauty is best shown through other dishes, so I'm gonna have to give it a C tier. Really, no more south to go, so we're heading all the way back up to Canada. Canada has the most unique rice called wild rice. It comes in these black, long, very pointy form. It's almost like little pellets. I wonder if you can kill people with these. Despite what the name entails, indigenous people of North America have harvested and domesticated wild rice for over 1,000 years before the Asian rice arrived. Steps to making wild rice. You guessed it. Saute onion, garlic, put in our rice, chicken stock to cover, and steam. You know what I learned in this video? Everyone is the same, man. None of us in the world is any special. If all of our cultures cook rice the same way, why is there still racism? But anyways, it tastes like a combination of quinoa and brown rice, so not that great, but it's an interesting texture. I don't think we should make it as rice, because technically wild rice is a type of grass, a little more protein, a lot more fiber. This is probably too new. I'll give it more time for us human beings to figure out how to eat this in a delicious way, but for now it's gonna get a D tier. Finding Australia took me a while, maybe because I'm educated in the US. I did not know Indonesia is this close to Australia. Is that why they're always in Bali? The English did bring rice over to Australia when they first came, but it didn't become popular until Chinese immigrants came over during the gold rush around 1850. It popularized fried rice as a common household dish to use up leftover protein. The special fried rice usually takes place after an Australian barbecue, or they call it putting the prawn on the barbie. With all these barbecue flavors, we're gonna do our last bit of tossing of the day. Layering in our proteins, toss everything in. And try to do a toss. Peas and corn. Personally, this is the best looking fried rice in the video so far. This is about fried rice that I'm familiar with growing up in the northeast of America. The amount of stuff that we just threw in there really embodies what a fried rice is supposed to be. Just a bunch of leftovers in a pot. So this is fried rice in its truest form. For that, it deserves a S tier. 1 grain, 1 planet, 22 dinners. That is the story of rice. From a riverbank in China all the way to a non-stick pan in Australia, rice has fed empires, crossed deserts and oceans, survived slavery and migration, and now an edible piece of history that all of us across the globe can share. What I learned from rice is that
Hell
over
yeah.
the span of history, our
Of course,
individuality
dude.
might seem so negligible, like 1 grain of rice.
You should share a
to
picture of it.
But if we come together,
I'm so hungry. Maybe I'll share a picture of the food I just made. It's gonna be ready in like
and one last thing to
a couple of
mention,
minutes.
You won't catch me eating rice for the next 2 months. All right, thank you.
That video wasn't bad. It took me a while to get used to his sense of humor. It's not bad. $10 recipes? Wow.
On this channel, we believe two things.
Wow.
Cheaper is always better, and more views means better quality. Today, I found a bunch of viral recipes to test out, each getting more views as we go. But they all share one commonality of costing less than Alexander Hamilton. We'll judge them based on whether I make these regularly, never, or occasionally.
Do you drink regularly or occasionally?
I drink occasionally, but the occasions comes regularly.
This is the end. Never went viral was with 10 million views, stick of butter rice. So we're gonna make stick of butter rice and chicken.
Here we go. Literally perfect.
Everything will be layering in this baking dish. 2 cups of rice, a whole can of onion soup, 2 cans of beef consomme. I only have 1 can, but I have some birria consomme left over from our wrap video. Smelling like gravy. Whole cup of chopped mushroom. The most important, 1 stick of butter. I'm just gonna sprinkle it. You gotta make connections with your ingredients. Feel all that chemicals. The lady also just threw entire pieces of chicken on top. Kind of a risky move, so it's pretty good. 400 for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of things going on right now. However, the chicken breast is absolutely raw. Oh, it is not. What she did now is like put it back in the oven to get the top nice and crispy. Since we're doing that already, why not just add a layer of cheese, you know? I don't have shredded cheese in my house anymore, so I'm gonna chop up some string cheese and put it on top. Semi-even layer. It looks AI generated, not in a good way. It looks like a skin infection, smells like a cheesy pizza. Fluff the rice a bit. Oh, nice. Nice and soupy. First bite, mushroom and rice.
This pose is awful.
First thing, cut into the
Get out of here! I don't like
I mean, we
you.
pretty much steamed this piece of chicken. I was expecting like a cardboard.
I wanted to make Maybe I'll just do a front and back.
Rice. You can taste 3 different kinds of soup here, working together, flavoring the rice. And the chicken is surprisingly tender. In terms of the easiness and delicious ratio, might be the highest we've ever attempted. I'll definitely be adopting this in my daily routine. This next one also has about 10 million views on YouTube, coming from one of my favorite channels of all time. These British chefs really taking the online culinary education to another level here. We don't want the cabbage to be too small, just at a proper size to fit into our stainless steel. Oh, okay, nice color, but it's exploding a lot. That's just the pain of good food. At this point, we're gonna add in a little bit of butter just to get that whey flavor into the cabbage, and a little bit of water just to make sure the butter doesn't burn, turn it into a nice smooth sauce that we can braise the cabbage in. Butter's looking pretty smooth, and on the lid, into a low temperature oven at 260, we're gonna braise it for an hour and 25 minutes. Great caramelization. Feels very tender. Whoa, a little bit of crispiness. The cabbage got so sweet. Like all the natural sugar got brought out by this slow braising process.
Maybe I made
And
him too
the
curvy.
craziest thing is, it's actually like holding itself together. Fallow did a perfect job explaining why it tastes so good, so I don't want to mess it up. So I'm gonna roll the clip for you.
When you cook it low and slow, it doesn't go to mush. The leaves just slowly go translucent and tender, but it still has so much sweetness.
As you guys know, I love every vegetable in the brassica family, so I definitely be making this on a regular basis. So during my research before filming, I remember this video being 11 million views, which is incredibly impressive for an ASMR video of, frankly, a pretty basic recipe. And as I'm editing, I realized this ain't an 11 million view video. It has 11 million likes. The actual view count is more than 140 mil. I'm in the wrong niche, bro. From now on, it's ASMR Canoe. Before I make the stylistic change, let's make these tacos entirely on Maiden's carbon steel griddle. It stretches across 2 burners so the onion actually gets room to sear. The beef will get plenty of color because of the even heat distribution. It came pre-seasoned, so it was non-stick right out of the box. It only gets better the more I cook on it. Maiden builds professional quality cookware for home cooks, the same stuff professional chefs use in over 4,000 top restaurants and about 1.4 million home kitchens. Its heat save up to 1200 over a live fire outside as it does on my stove. It allows so much freedom on the stovetop, like how it can push the fillings to one side and stuff the tacos on the other. No crowding with pans. Carbon steel is naturally non-stick with 0 coatings, no weird chemicals leaking into your food, just steel and seasoning oil. If you want to check out the carbon steel griddle and my other favorite cookware from Maiden, use the link in my description to save on your order. Hey guys, it's Future Canoe. Today we have these crispy beef tacos with cheese inside. You like it? Hear this crunch. Wait, the microphone's over here. Oh. Alright, that one's way too hot. This one.
I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna go serve the food. I just heard the oven ring. Maybe I'll stream again today. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do some games, but I need to figure out a good way to draw my persona. I really like this. I want to keep it really simple. I would love to keep it proportion like human, like maybe no clothes. It'll just be like a human form. We'll see.
Chef D has a new way
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you for stopping by, Lady Goo. Thank you for sharing me all these things and your Wattpad and the video and the review for the crumble cookies. Obscure Titan, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by again. I'll be back. I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna go eat though. I need to feed the family. And thank you guys again. It really means a lot. Thank you. Yar, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you. I hope you guys eat as well, and if you did eat, I hope it was delicious. Thank you.